Okay, real talk. January blues is a thing. We've had the celebration of Christmas, eaten a lot of festive treats, unwrapped all our presents, and watched the Queen's speech. I know you have, Rick. And now we're left wondering, how did it all go so fast?
We're here to help you out and talk you through how to run when you're feeling those January blues.
Just before we get stuck in though, please do hit subscribe and tap the bell icon so you get notified when we upload new videos all about running, which we do every week. Setting small goals is a really good way to encourage yourself more as well and motivate yourself. Because I know when I was training for the Berlin Marathon, I came back from injury and I basically started from zero again.
Yeah, I remember.
Having that one goal of the marathon at the end was actually quite daunting and quite scary. So having small little goals along the way that you can achieve and then celebrate the achievement actually gave me a really good boost.
It's about building yourself up, isn't it?
Yeah.
And those kind of small goals, whether it's week to week, month to month, you can just go, and then you get to June, you go, wow, look how far I've come.
Yeah, and those small goals don't have to be anything, small is key here. It could be add an extra 5 minutes onto your cool down at the end of the run, or it could be run up that hill that sometimes you have to stop and walk. Like, there are your goals. Like, what other goals do you set for yourself when you're running? Tell us in the comments and give everyone else some ideas of goals that they can set. So telling someone about your running is a really good way to keep running as well, because if you've got someone like a close family member or friend who's asking you how your running's going, then you're going to want to be running so that you've got updates to give.
And also maybe getting a running partner so you hit that date and time every week. So get a friend and say, right, every Friday we're going out, every Saturday morning we're going out, whatever's convenient to you. Yeah. It means you're more likely to get out the door. Yeah. And of course, that's just the biggest block for so many of us. I mean, some of us just get up and whoo, we're off.
Yeah. You could also think about like documenting your runs on social media, so on Instagram or Facebook. And if you're uploading your runs on there and sort of showing your runs to your friends and your family, then again, you're gonna want to keep doing it.
There's also Strava, of course. Where you can compare running data, see what your friends are doing.
Oh yeah, I always keep an eye on you, Ricardo.
Oh, well, I know, yeah. You can also do the running with your feet.
Strava art.
Strava art, yeah.
Running with your feet. That's what most of us do, isn't it?
I said that out loud. Yeah, running with your feet. But you know what, on Strava, the good thing is that you won't be able to find me because I'm under a pseudonym.
Are you?
Yeah, Captain Molly Jones.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
So over on Facebook, we've got the running channel group, the community group, which is so wholesome, honestly. Like,
really
I just
warm.
have a little look in there and see what's going on just to get a few bits of like warmth into my life. Because, there's people just cheering each other on, complete strangers. So, people from Australia who are chatting with people from America and people from the UK, talking to people in South Africa. Anything goes in that group, and being a part of that community is also a really lovely way to keep wanting to keep running.
Now, Anna, one of the best things you can do to fight those January blues is what me and you do every year: book a race or challenge at the start of January.
Yeah.
Something you can aim towards, look towards those warmer summer days, and it can also be that final nudge that gets you up and training and really hitting the new year when it's freezing.
Yes, spring marathon season equals winter training, and there is a very high amount of motivation to get you out the door when you've got a marathon looming in the spring. But if racing's not your thing, that doesn't matter. Not everyone wants to race. Maybe you might want to do an FKT.
FKT?
Fastest known time.
Yeah.
So there's a website with loads of them on there that you can pick and choose whether there's anything that you want to go for to try and get the time or set the time. But if there isn't any that takes your fancy, then you can even submit your own. Brilliant.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, a really slow fastest known time.
Well, that's, yeah, I suppose.
Oh, great, wherever floats your boat. Speaking of floating your boat, parkrun. Great thing about parkrun, you move house, there's probably still one nearby.
That's very true.
But parkrun is great to kind of get you up, motivated, fit and at it. And you know what the great thing about it is?
What?
There's no rush. Go slow or as fast as you like.
Well, exactly, it's not a race.
Yeah.
So we've actually done a video before about using meditation and mindfulness as part of running, and actually that could be something that makes the difference between you going out for a run and not.
Yeah, I actually remember lying on an Indian bed of nails. You have to Google that. On my floor, doing some mindfulness, which is also good for your back. But you can also practice meditation on your run itself. I don't, but I know Andy and some others do. And if you're struggling with these shorter days and long nights, then mindfulness is something that you can do at home to lift your mood.
Well, yeah, and you can use apps as well to guide you through that. So things like Calm and Headspace, I've used those before. Literally all you need is somewhere quiet to sit, and even just 5 or 10 minutes just to sort of gather your own thoughts and just have a little bit of a peaceful time. And that might actually, you know, give you enough of a positive boost to make you want to go out and run.
And Anna, we know that running overall makes us happier too.
Well, exactly. So I don't know about you, Rick, but sometimes I find the hardest thing about going out for a run is going out for a run, like getting through the door. I can spend all day sat in my running gear thinking about going for a run. Yeah, I
don't mess about.
No, but if you're just really lacking in motivation, then sometimes that's the hardest thing. So the best thing to do there is get your kit out the night before, get it all ready, and then you've got no excuse. So then when you get up in the morning, it's there. And also, super tip for you, when it's cold, like it is in January, put it on the radiator the night before. Then when you get out of bed, put it on, it's all nice and toasty warm.
That is one of my favourite Anna tips.
Thank you.
Planning exciting routes is really important. So I am not guilty like you are of procrastination.
Oh.
So that very slowly.
Or run-crastination.
Run-crastination,
Yeah.
I'm not guilty, I just get up, wham, bam, out the door. But I'm guilty of doing the same route. I mean, I used to do, I think, when I was a teenager, I used to do the same route, I think, for 5 years. Just the same block.
How did you not get bored of that?
I don't know, maybe my mind expanded into new horizons when I passed 20. No idea. Anyway, planning a new route, you can use Garmin or Strava if you want to, get some ideas, or you don't know the area. That might help you out.
And also, I love running with like podcasts or music on. So if I'm lacking in motivation, then maybe like creating a new banging playlist, because sometimes you get bored of the same old songs.
Definitely.
Having that new playlist or a new podcast to listen to sort of, gives me that motivation to want to go out. And
any specifics?
Well, the running channel, we've got running playlists.
Thought you might say this.
Well, yes. And of course, it features our very own Run With Me.
So Anna, I was thinking, what is the thing that you look forward to most post-run?
Ooh, this time of year, getting into a hot bath or shower. What's yours?
It's definitely snacks in my wine fridge.
Yeah.
An ice oaky Chardonnay.
Lovely stuff. It's like having a fun post-run routine. It's giving you something to think about and look forward to while you're out on the run.
So true. So there you have it. Lots of stuff that you can use to conquer those January blues. Are there any that we've missed? There must be, surely. Let us know in the comments, and we'll see you next time here on The Running Channel.